Whoa. Chills.
That's not a bad hutch, yeah. You be Hutch.
I love Gorgons. Oh, no, I've turned,
You've lost it. Now you're Stitch. Starsky and Stitch.
Yeah, I'd watch that. That'd be great. Hey, Experiment 6 till 6. Do it.
It's fifth period. The party's fifth period. Get headphones and hear it. Let me hit that barbican. That barbican. Let me hit that barbican.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fifth Period, the film podcast hosted by two media teachers, where today we are capping off the spooky season with one of our favourite animated films. So prick up your big bunny ears and howl at the moon, because we are going gothic horror with today's episode. My name is Mr. Brown, and with me as always is...
Mr. Boyle. I had nothing. I was just like, I'm just
I
Mr.
thought you were
Boyle
going to
today.
do your hutch again.
I lost it completely. I was like, Mr. Boyle, Gorgonzola. Anyway, yeah, it's Mr. Boyle, and we're back in the saddle again, episode 101, after the big 100, Mr.
Yeah, we
Brown.
got to start all over again.
We're going to do it again.
Only 99 more to go.
Here's to the next 100. Mate, that's it.
The rewatch last night for me really cemented that this absolutely is one of my all-time favorite animated films.
It's a banger.
It's really good. Certainly my favorite in the Wallace and Gromit series as well.
An Academy Award winner, Mr.
Yes.
Brown.
In addition to our main discussion of Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit today, we will also be discussing some tantalising trailers. So if you want to skip ahead to that, I will leave time codes in the description below.
Hi, it's Hugo.
Charlie,
Tom.
Lynn, Lily, and Amber. And
today
we're talking about Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Nailed it. One take. A big thank you to Hugo, Charlie, Tom, Lynn, Lily, and Amber for their intro to the pod today. What a crew. What an absolute crew. Most of them are actually in my class this semester, but I've taught all of them over the last few years, and they are a delight to have in the classroom. Like, good students, but also just super friendly. Always up for a chat. If I see any of them in the yard, they're always giving me a big wave. So, yeah, a very, very lovely bunch.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've taught quite a few of them, at least over the years. So good to see them all at Film Club. They're not there every week, but when they pop in, they come in numbers, which is always fantastic.
Maybe we should get the two classes together, because lots of these guys are in my Year 9 media class at the moment.
A bit of a Year 9 little screening session, okay.
Could be on the cards. But thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Alrighty, let's jump into The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. So, can I just start by saying how good this film looks?
No.
Oh, well...
You can finish it with that.
No, you know what? I'm going to defy you
Okay.
and do it anyway. I think sometimes you forget how far they've come from... was the first one Grand Day Out?
Something like that. So this is
That
obviously...
was back in 89, though.
Yeah, so this is like Wallace and Gromit number 4, obviously the first feature length, and it's Aardman's second feature length film after Chicken Run, which had been done about, I think it's 5 years before.
Yeah, but the evolution of the animation is really, really interesting.
Yeah.
Like, Wallace looks quite different in A Grand Day Out. It's really cool that even though it has evolved and become a little bit more sophisticated in its animation style, he still very much keeps the look of the original with like the imperfections and the fingerprints in the claymation
100%.
as a real nod to the handmade work that is taking place. So they really go out of their way to do that, especially in some of the moments where they do use a little bit of CG to kind of stitch things together.
Yep.
They will still make sure that they include that imperfection in the CG, which is just awesome. I love that.
Yeah, I got to, when I was in America a couple of years ago, I went to, I think it was like Seattle. It was like one of the big museums, like a cultural museum. But one of the things that was really big there was that they had a lot of sort of really cool film exhibits, and one of them was a sort of exhibit on claymation and like stop motion, like animation.
Love that.
So they had things, you know, from like Kubone to Strings and some other production companies, but also a heavy focus, obviously, on Aardman themselves. And it got to see some of like the little sort of, obviously, the figures from the different films and different tales of Wallace and Gromit. Obviously, there are other features, but also as well seeing some of the animatronics that they'd put together. And I'm pretty sure I'd seen the one with the Were-Rabbit there, so that was pretty cool to see.
That is awesome.
But yeah, like it's a pretty crazy sort of like process that goes in. Like I had a look at 2.8 tons of plasticine involved to put this together. and 1,000 baby wipes per week to wipe it off the fingers of the animators.
Hell yeah.
Which is, pretty fantastic. Because DreamWorks really wanted them to change up like a lot of aspects of their initial plans, because they really wanted to sort of market it to more of a contemporary sort of American crowd. Obviously,
Right.
with Wallace and Gromit being supremely British.
Yes.
But they really wanted to sort of change up, I don't know, maybe some of like the dialogue to have it sort of probably more mimic colloquialisms that more Americans would be sort of more familiar with. But also as well, they wanted to swap out Peter Sallis to not voice Wallace.
What?
Yeah, they wanted to get a more famous American actor.
That's wild.
And they basically said, no, but here's Helena Bonham Carter and Ralph Fiennes.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, because I can't imagine someone else like jumping in and just like doing Peter Sallis's job.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. Do you remember the first time you saw this film?
Yep, no, I saw it at High Point.
Me too.
At Hoyt's. And
We could have been in the same cinema, mate.
that would have been wild.
I was there with my brother, and I just like remember. It's a really core memory. We loved it so much, and I had seen like a couple of the shorter ones in
Yep.
passing over the years, but yeah, it kind of revitalized my enthusiasm for all things Wallace and Gromit, and went back and rewatched all the earlier ones, and yeah, it's just so good.
I think I remember seeing it because it came out in September of 2005. I remember it was either after school or it might have even been like one of those sort of school fundraiser movie nights. Went along and you paid your $10 and you get your choc top and popcorn. Imagine you're paying $10 for a choc top and popcorn in this day and age.
Take out a mortgage now.
I know. But I do remember seeing it in the cinemas and getting to see these iconic characters on the silver screen rather than, as you said, on the TV.
The nostalgia immediately comes flooding in with the opening kind of
theme.
photo montage and the theme coming through.
Julian not cooking away here.
Oh, yes. But it very quickly changes from that happy theme to the dark, ominous, like
creepy,
organ
yes.
music, and the moon comes in.
You get
and-
the animated title card and
Hell
stuff
yeah.
like that, transforming like Wallace will. Oh, sorry.
Oh, spoilies. Spoilies.
I mean Hutch, when Hutch transforms.
Nice. This film, to me, stands out so much in the series because of that gothic horror element, and it does genuinely feel eerie at times.
Yeah.
And the way that they are able to capture that is incredible. And they wouldn't be able to if they'd gone in that more Americanized way.
Agreed. After we get sort of all the photos of the pair and that shift to the creepy, we just stay in creepy lane basically, or whatever street the policeman's patrolling. But there's like a creature, so you get the POV shots of him sort of like watching, and then getting and seeing the anti-pesto branding
Oh, the
on the
word
fence.
play in this film is
It's
incredible.
off the chain.
Anti-pesto. So good. So it's Wallace and Gromit's latest venture, a garden pest company in the lead up to the big giant veggie competition. I'm not sure I would ever have a job good enough that I would want to display all of my clients on my wall at home.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nah, not for
Particularly
me.
with creepy blinking lights.
Yeah.
For their eyes.
As endearing as some of these characters are, though, and one thing that's really funny about the characters in this, because of the theme of vegetables and gardens, everyone's surname is to do with the garden. So you've got like Hedges, Mulch, Dibber, Growbag. It's very funny.
All grow back. But yes, they let the garden gnome sort of alarm system lets them know that Mrs. Mulch's veggies are under attack, and then the cheese it acts as almost like a smelling salt for Wallace.
It's such a staple of these little shorts as well, because there's always inventions
Yeah.
and there's a montage of them getting up. This is a really nice way to do a nod to that, but give us something new that we haven't seen.
100%. So yeah, they very quickly snap into gear, into their, well, quite literally their gear while having a good cuppa, dry the van out, and to stop the rabbit trying to get into Mrs. Mulch's giant pumpkin. I love the way that sort of like Wallace flips Gromit over the fence, like
Yes.
with the bag and stuff. It's just awesome. And very quickly, because it's like this big creature under the bag, but no, it's just a really big pumpkin in a wee little
Cute
rabbit.
little bunny rabbit.
Little bonnet.
Big successful night capturing the rabbit, but he's not the only one eating veggies. Gromit's got Wallace on a new veggie diet.
Yes, trying to get him to cut down on the old gorgonzola,
That's it.
or the creamy brie, or the Gouda, or the Stilton,
Yeah, but he's
or the Comte, or the Manchego,
I'm impressed. If that's what you were looking for, mission accomplished, mate. But
the
he's,
Monterey Jack. The Rivery Blue and the goat's cheese. I like cheese too. I'm just like Wallace.
Wait, maybe you should get a cheese dispensing bookshelf.
That's the
dream.
That's
isn't
the
it?
dream. That's the dream. That's what I'm putting on when I'm looking for my place at the moment.
Because just like Wallace, you're crackers about cheese.
I am crackers. Oh my god.
I love the titles of some of these books.
Oh,
Bree
yeah.
Encounter, Grated Expectations,
Yep.
Waiting for Gouda. Very good.
We're always waiting for Gouda.
Hell yeah, I know I am. So he tries to sneak one, but gets caught in the old mouse trap. And
Yep.
these like hidden titles, I only jotted down a few, but they are everywhere in this film. These little hidden jokes in the background, in the signage.
If you're paying
visual
attention, you're
gags.
rewarded.
Well, and that's the thing. It's the kind of stuff that makes it so much fun to return to these films and be able to kind of pick out all the little details.
Yep.
Wallace's discipline is waning, so he wants to use the old mind manipulation-o-matic.
Yep.
Just a bit of harmless brain alteration, you know?
100%. Well, because we've all got our passions. I mean, Gromit's growing his vegetables as well. He's got
Sure
a big old
is.
zook that he's growing. His big old Danny Zuko. Just tucks it in with the leather blanket.
Okay, that explains why it's so impressive. I thought it was a melon, and I was like, it's big, but melons are already big.
Nah, this is a big zook.
It's a zook.
It's a big zook.
Hey, zook!
Hey, Zook. Hey, Zook, you're a bit big over there. I love the fact that this sort of the terrifying cut with the knife, and then it's just Gromit chopping up little carrots and stuff like that.
Very good.
But yeah, the rabbits are everywhere, and Gromit, yeah, as you
Need
said,
to
he's got
build
him on.
the Great Wall of China.
He's very good. Very good. Because he's crackers about cheese, but then, yes, as you said, he's got this new invention, and he's trying to use it to basically get him off cheese, essentially. But Gromit's, like, terrified. As terrified and as in silence as Gromit can be, because he's kind of a little bit worried about sort of like the implications. He's just like, nothing could go wrong, which everyone says in a horror film.
Of course they
just
do.
before it goes wrong. But
there's a ring on the old telephone.
the old ring-a-ding-ding
That's it.
from Tots. Good
Toddy.
old lady
Hot
Toddy.
Toddy.
Hot Toddy.
Lady
Tote.
Toddington.
It's Tote from Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's just her with her hand out.
But as you said, Helena Bonham Carter, I had forgotten that she voiced this,
So
and
good.
she's so good. I mean, the teeth on the character, hilarious.
Like a wee little rabbit.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. But I think one of my favorite gags in the entire film is he's like, "We'll be there in a," and then gets pulled into the roof. Ah! An hour? I can't wait an hour.
It's pretty good. And then speaking of powerhouse British actors, I mean, we've got bloody Voldemort himself. Ray Fiennes playing Victor
Voldemort
Quatermain.
and Bellatrix Lestrange.
Back
the
at it
romance that
again.
could have been.
Oh, if only. I love the sort of like nod because it's a bit like Alan Quatermain, like sort of obviously with the surname. He's trying very hard to push for marriage with old Lady Tottingham.
He's panning for the fields.
He really is, but you can see that he's got like a hunting background, and then she's like trying to work on this. It's just like, what can I say? I like shooting animals, brother.
Yeah, she says, I thought we agreed to no more
Oh, yeah.
thoughtless killing. Quite right. So I thought this one through.
Too good. And he's about to blow them all away, basically, but they get suctioned underground, and I love this sort of like heavenly music.
Yeah, you think
as they're
he's going up, ascending. Oh, man, it's very funny.
It's very
we
good.
were losing it in film club when this game.
It's very, very good.
But it's just the old bunny vac.
the old bunny vac, but unfortunately the suction's too strong because Victor's going to go there as well with his toupee as well. It's just great.
There's some good gags about the toupee too.
toupe.
He later asks, he's like, oh, he needs toupee, and they think he's trying to pay for the services.
And then eventually gets his hair back. But it's not a hair, it's a bloody black little
Cute
rabbit.
little rabbit. I love that.
too
Just
good.
waving at them as he walks away.
I mean, he's got the loyal, is it Philip, the dog?
Philip is his
He's
dog,
in tow,
yes.
very loyal. Lady Tottingham's, she's talking to Wallace about like, oh, if only you could get him to like, sort of like not. And I love the literal light bulb on top of the van.
Very, very good.
They do this so much in the film with like sort of using like kind of visual storytelling with
the
other things in
background.
there. It's just great.
100%. They never miss a moment for a gag, whether it's a funny, witty line of dialogue like breeding like rabbits or a visual cue in the background. But yes, as you say, she would have been happy to let them roam free, but they do love their veg and we can't change their nature. And that's when he gets the idea. Yes, we can.
With the old
Mind manipulation automatic.
They're trying to amplify the power of the machine by using the power of the moonlight,
Which
and it's such
ties
like classic
in the
like
werewolf
and
vibes.
and even just like a bit of like Frankenstein sort of vibes as well. It's really good. It's really, really good.
I've got to brainwash the bunnies or rabbit rehabilitation.
So they combine that invention with the bun vac, trying to convince rabbits basically that vegetables are bad. But it's working okay. Like the waves are doing the thing, but that unfortunately the machine ends up getting hit in
Goes from
reverse.
suck to blow.
It does.
Smashes the brains of one of the bunny with Wallace.
Straight into the noggin.
This is pretty horrific.
It is.
Yeah.
It's almost like a bit sort of like The Fly almost, like a bit body horror vibes. And then Gromit's got to break the machine. And then, we get the little hutch that they name.
And he doesn't want the carrot anymore.
No, he doesn't. So
So it
it's like,
seems to have worked.
Huzzah! And then, Gromit's very excited for the veg competition. But,
Set to cozy.
yeah. And
Really good.
a lot of the other neighbours are as well, clearly showing how much this competition means to them. But
Got to win the golden carrot.
Yep.
That's fun wordplay too. Carrot gold, golden carrot.
It's good. But all the rabbits, then we cut to them and they're freaking out,
Ooh,
cowering
freaking
in fear.
Hutch breaks out of his hutch.
Yes, because the cage begins to bounce and smashes open.
It's a really solid misdirect. I love this because this is also a real staple of that gothic horror.
Yep, with like creature
Films
features
or
all that stuff.
books,
Yeah.
and even like a calling back to Jekyll and Hyde and the fact that originally the story doesn't reveal that they are the same person.
100%.
Yeah, very cool.
It's very, very good fun. Oh, and then we get to the vicar.
The vicar,
He's
one of my favourite characters.
Blessing the aubergines. And,
Incredible.
But
He
who's-
locks his greenhouse like it's a car.
But who's there? And I love all the horror elements here with like that creature POV that we're very
Really
used
good.
to, like the unseen figure knocking things over.
The burp, and then he goes, Mrs. Mulch.
I lost it at that. That was so good. But then it's not just a little sort of rabbit; it's a massive monster standing over the vicar. Gets
up
the
the big-
cucumbers outstretched,
Cucumber cross.
and it eats away, and he jumps out the stained glass window.
That shot as it like pans out the window. Oh my god, I love it. I really love it. But yeah, we get a montage of him wreaking havoc.
Yep.
And Gromit wakes to all the alarms going off.
Yes, but he didn't get woken up, so the kettle's got knocked off the stove.
Correct.
The fridge has been left open, and all the veggies have been sort of demolished. If we're getting like a bit of a monster film and an homage, I mean, you got to have like the townspeople.
How good is that transition from the photos behind him to the two people standing behind him?
It's great stuff.
Oh, I love it. But
Very,
yeah,
very Jaws-like here.
100%. The hysteria is so good when they're talking about slugs the size of pigs. He's right, the slugs are back! They're all freaking out.
And then you get the foreboding organ music and like, cut it out! It's so good.
The cop takes his helmet off and his head's the same shape as the helmet underneath. It was arson. Someone arson around.
Repent! And it's like the were-rabbit. And then the door blows open.
Yes, and
everything.
comes out the window. It looks so good. I really love the detail that the vicar's now in a wheelchair, but then he just stands up and starts telling the story. But yeah, his description is so good. He's like, teeth like axe blades, ears like terrible tombstones.
And then they're like, who will save us? And it's like, well, here's Victor. And he's just shot off like the gargoyle.
Oh yeah. The devil horns behind him,
Yep.
while Hot Toddy has the wings and the halo above her.
And then it's like, oh, I thought we should give an anti-pesto and another chance.
But how do you catch such a big rabbit?
Big trap.
By Jove, he's done it!
Like Gromit's disbelief and being like, oh, he's such an idiot. And then he looks up when the townspeople agree with Wallace. He's like, you guys are even more idiots than him. Jesus. So lure the were-rabbit, you get the giant lady rabbit.
Lady
It's a
rabbit.
Puppeted by Gromit. It's just like, oh,
Come on, a bit more alluring. Ooh, very cheeky. And it's that
That's so
classic
funny.
song from like the stripper gram, like ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da.
flicking the leg out and stuff. It's very good.
Very
But
good.
unfortunately, Wallace is enjoying it way too much and doesn't realize there's a bridge coming, and then yes, the rabbit is going to get stuck on the bridge, and then obviously
We get a Gromit-shaped indent in the front of the, top
just
of the
wait,
roof.
just wait there, old chap. Then
The old full moon comes out and there's another attack. I love that shot of the shadow, and you think it's Gromit's shadow,
yeah,
but then
Gromit's,
he
yeah.
goes back into the car and it remains. Really, really clever. But yes, Gromit sees the beast, and the big fake carrot lands on the car,
it's good fun,
and he
then
can't wait
he's
for
in
Wallace
pursuit,
any longer. So off he goes.
trying
and
to
the chase is
lasso
on.
the big dog.
And he ends up in the tow zone, and then gets pulled away. And
Ends
he
up
gets-
underground. He has to change the windscreen wiper settings and stuff.
he changes it from heavy rain to heavy loam.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. All the gardens have been taken out as well. It's all happening.
It is.
But Wallace is he's just back. Nothing sus.
Yeah.
That's
After Gromit demuds, like Count Olaf.
And they think Hutch basically is the were-rabbit.
They do, because he sees muddy footprints that lead to the basement. And so they put two and two together.
They think that the moon is transforming him like a werewolf, and
So Gromit builds a big old pen for him, another hutch.
It doesn't really need to, because the footsteps on the carpet don't just go to the basement. They go upstairs to
This is a
Wallace's
Great
room.
reveal. So the fact that it goes like under the door, like it's a really nice misdirect. And when he opens the door, the
Keeps
panic,
cutting back between the veggies
panic
in
in
him.
his face as he's stumbling backwards. It's awesome. It's really, really good.
Very, very like almost a bit Hitchcock for vibes, I reckon, with you. It's good stuff.
But he can't tell Wallace because Wallace has already raced off to Lady Toddington.
He's hot to trot to tots, and you love
Hot to
him.
tots.
I love him like tapping. Then we just get full lean into the fact that he's the
He's the
rabbit.
rabbit now.
Like tapping the foot outside as he goes in, eating the flower, scratching his ear, and then they get get the elevator to heaven and
do.
the secret garden.
And he loves it, which she's
so many
obviously
veggies.
taken aback because Victor never shows any interest in her produce.
That
That is so good. Holding, oh my god.
Lost the plot.
Really funny. Really, really funny.
Very, very good.
Gromit arrives to warn him, and
But Wallace is hungry.
he is. The panic when he gets shown the carrot, the panic on Gromit's face.
Like, oh no. And the sun's going down as well. So
The sun's getting real low, big fella.
he does, and got Victor outside who cuts like flowers from the garden to give to Lady Toddington, which is great. But annoyed because he's hearing like Wallace and Lady Toddington in the greenhouse looking at the produce. And
But
yes,
fortunately,
like,
Gromit saves the day at the
But-
last moment with the old sprinklers.
yes, gets the old sprinklers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they head off, and Wallace is obviously a little bit annoyed that he's, cut his grass a bit. And then the tree goes down in the middle of the road, sort of stops Wallace. He gets out to sort of try to give it a look, but
But Admiral Akbar, it's a trap.
it's Victor.
It is Victor. He's set a trap so that he can threaten Wallace and get into a big fisticuffs with him. He
the
says,
shoe-
come on, Queensborough rules. He's prancing around.
The shoe's on the other foot. Well, the shoe's about to pop off, basically, because we get the transformation. Oh, it looks pretty good.
It looks incredible. So we get the moon coming out and then Gromit just locking the doors. Very, very funny.
And then, like, the other dog's trying to get in, he's just like, nah, brother, you're on your own.
It was in this scene that I was thinking, we've done like a 5 favorite transformations or alter egos or something on the pod before, haven't we?
Maybe.
I'm sure this has come up because I love
I
transformation
reckon because I've
scenes.
mentioned this film before.
Yeah, and we talked like American Werewolf in London, and yeah.
But it's very impressive with obviously the masters of clay, Aardman. They make it look fantastic. They really, really do.
They do. I think this is one of the few areas where they had to actually use CG to kind of blend it together.
Gotta use a bit of CG.
I think that's probably why they do like a fading effect later on when he turns back into a human as well. But yeah, I love that he, as in rabbit form, still keeps his little bow tie as well.
Yep, and he transforms, and then Victor transforms into Dudley and gets attacked by all the buttons pinging off Wallace's outfit, which is good fun.
And we get the cut of all the bunnies howling at the moon. I mean, I know why he's howling at the moon, but why are the rest of the bunnies
They don't even know. They're like, okay.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. But yeah, he bounds off basically, and Victor's like, well,
Evil
I'm gonna.
smile because he's
like-
like, oh no, I can kill him.
Yeah, and and I can get rid of like my love interest's man. Perfect. 2 birds, 1 bullet.
It's very funny to see like the evil look and the smile, and then Gromit just drives off. He's like, "Whoa!"
Yeet. Just yeets out of there, and then Victor goes to see the vicar. And it's
Victor and the
just
Vicar.
oh, but then the book,
Nun wrestling.
Wrestling.
Big bad habits.
like proper like gut busting
It's
laugh.
very good.
It's like, whoop, wrong book.
Yeah.
No, it's the Book of Monsters, and then apparently the were-rabbit does exist.
It does, and he tells him he can kill it with a golden bullet.
Golden bullet, the lightning
Every time.
And then to the point where Victor's like, I'm closing the window. This is
yeah.
ridiculous. But yeah, the 24 karat gold, and he's only got 3 bullets.
He does.
So clearly the hunt is on. And then Wallace wakes up. He's at the table. It's a bit more of a struggle than usual, particularly because he's got the big old fluffy ears.
He does. Permanent rabbit ears now. And this is, he goes, tee-hee.
He does go tee-hee. I hope you're keeping an eye on him. And Gromit's like, I am.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
It's you.
He doesn't quite know how to tell him. He's pointing at the paper, pointing back to him. I like when he holds up the paper and it fits with the ears.
It's really good. And then Wallace decides to quote another cartoon and say, "What's up, dog?" Which is good fun because the carrots and the bunnies because of Bugs Bunny because of Looney Tunes.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
gotcha.
okay, got it. That's fine. Okay,
but
just checking.
just checking. But he realizes that the best way to tell him is to show him Hutch, who is now turning into Wallace, and
Yeah.
we get the cheese.
That was pretty good. Nice one. Just very terrifying out of the darkness.
How do you get that sweater vest and slippers? That's what I want to know.
He's smart. He just knitted them
He just
with the
knitted them.
materials that were in the hutch, in Hutch's hutch.
Oh,
I
good
love the
idea.
green and all, and it's like, ooh, I do like a bit of gorgonzola.
And we've got, while this is happening, we cut away to the competition being set up. We've got bouncy Toddington Hall.
Very good.
But the townspeople are saying that the beast is in fact still alive. Take a look at my wife's brassicas, ravaged in the night.
So they think the festival should be cancelled, basically. And then
Back at the house, Wallace can't fix the machine, but Hutch can.
Hutch is like, the bounce is gone from his bungee. And he fixes like the carrot. But then Hutch goes to flirt with like Toddy.
Coming, I'm Wallace.
Like, that's terrifying. Geronimo!
The way that he just announces what he's doing all the time is so good. Like later when he's just like, bedtime, good night, Gromit.
It's really good. Obviously voiced by Peter Sallis as well.
Yeah, with obviously a bit of a pitch shift.
Yes. So Wallace does go to answer the door. He's like, oh, Toddy's like, it's Lady Toddy. And there's like,
Yeah, she's gone from
oh.
hot toddy back to a cold Lady Toddington.
Oh, ladies, she's been let down. And then
Yes.
while this is happening, the timing couldn't be worse because the moonlight is activating Wallace.
Mm-hmm.
And then Toddy's in the middle of, big heart-to-heart, recently developed feelings for him. But he's trying to like cover like his teeth and tuck, and then he has like a cap on to put
Mm-hmm.
his ears away. And then slams the door basically in the face. But not before he comes back and blows the
window.
raspberry.
It's so funny.
I completely forgotten about it.
I
as
was
well.
waiting for it. I loved this moment. Oh, man.
She's like in absolute like, oh my god, what's happened? And he just goes, oh, he's coming back.
Incredible. But she's greenlit Victor to take him out. So he rocks up in full safari gear, mind you.
Hutch is taking me out basically at this stage.
Good
It's-
night,
It's
Gromit.
hilarious. And it's just like the way he tucks himself into the jacket. He's like, I'm a townsperson or whatever he says. I'm just like, what are you doing?
But Gromit snaps into gear and uses the old Lady Bunny suit to
lure him away.
get him to a safe distance. And
Away from
I
the
love the
veggies.
hippity hop over the fence as well.
It's almost a bit Cornetto trilogy.
It is a little bit like that. But Victor shoots and we hear it ring out at the old veggie competition.
Yep.
Allow us all to share in a moment of sorrow. Yeah!
The vicar's loving life. He's reveling. But
To the
turns out-
vicar go the spoils.
Hey, good one. But unfortunately, it's the puppet that's been taken out.
Not unfortunately, that's good news,
I mean,
mate.
unfortunately for the townspeople, I guess. It's not the real deal, but Victor cages Gromit and then pursues Wallace to
Yeah.
the veggie comp.
The vegetable competition. He's killing it. Rafe Fiennes does so well in this.
He's having good fun. Yeah, so they cut back to the veggie comp. It's like,
The
might be a-
fireworks with the bunnies getting shot by things, the bag of bunnies shooting a prize.
and like the cops talking to like one of the guys, like, "It'll be a night to remember." It's like, I just have a hunch. And
Yeah. Careful with them capsicums.
It's very good. Everyone like rushes Victor once they realize he's there.
Kiss my potato.
And he's like, maybe later. Talking to the police officer, like, the beast isn't dead. The beast isn't dead.
Straight into the megaphone.
And then panic obviously sets in. And then they cut back to sort of Gromit, and he's wondering how to get out. And then he hears Hutch, Monterey Jack. just rattling off cheeses like I was at the start of the podcast. That's great. So Gromit uses the gnome basically to alert Hutch and get him into action. And then the van knocks the cage open, frees Gromit, but not before he goes to get his big old Zook.
But we cut back to the crowd and they're all hysterical. So Victor shoots up in
I've
the
only
air.
got two. I've only got one bullet left.
Good gag. Mrs. Mulch running away with her pumpkin is
He's not getting my baby.
it's the funniest part of the whole film. And they're like, come back, go away.
After the were-rabbit is arriving. It's too good, but Victor's about to shoot, but hurrah for anti-pesto. Gromit just drives in front there.
Yes.
And obviously, no more bullets.
No more bullets.
And Gromit's riding the Zook.
Yeah.
He's just got Danny Zook. He's just on Danny Zuko's back. It's like Grease Lightning. That's fine. Victor's he's a good hunter.
He's going to
he
use
improvises.
the old golden carrot and the musket. But this, of course, upsets Lady Toddington because this is her prized possession.
It is.
So Wallace, in bunny form, sees her in distress and it's like half King Kong, half Frankenstein here because we get the townspeople, the guy selling angry mob supplies. And so, picks her up and then starts, like, climbing.
The big tall building. Yes, very King Kong-like.
I think there's a Wilhelm scream here as well.
Wrote it down, Wilhelm scream. And then, unfortunately, what happens is Gromit's poor zucchini just sort of cobs it.
Splat.
Big splat.
Zook
The splat
is
looks
dead.
Good. The Zook, no, Danny! And then, finally, we get the dogfight we've all been waiting for.
Hell yeah.
Philip v. Gromit. And I love the fact that it's literally like, because Gromit gets into sort of like the carnival ride, the plane, and basically
He
uses
just takes it says child limit. It's like a chalk under the thing.
He's
like
like,
all
nah.
carnival rides can just fly off. You just got to take the child chocolate.
That's what I do every time. It's fine. I ride dodging cars down the street. It's fine. But yeah, and then Philip obviously sees the dogfight sign. He's like, it's on.
It's on.
And they have a literal dogfight in the air. It's really great.
Toddy also realizes it's Wallace. He does his
the-
famous hand movements.
He does.
And we got Victor with candy floss hair.
Candy floss hair and all. And then reveals he knew it was Wallace.
Yes. He's so evil. And she sprays him with the pansy spray. His reaction after this is so good.
I mean, he earns the spray.
Yeah, he does.
It was super effective. And he throws like the pitchfork. He's like, I
like your hairpin back. Good visual gag here with the plane that they're on running out of juice. And they need to insert more coins.
Philip gets his little purse out.
Incredible.
And then, okay, let's get back to fighting. Bombs away into the jumping castle, basically, as they go.
Yep, Gromit doing a big heroic move where he flips on back with the plane.
Looks sick. I love this.
It looks really, really good.
Because Victor's fired away with the musket, and holy smokes, crash landing 2 weeks in a row.
Nice.
Gets it there. Basically, Gromit's plane takes the fall, but
Wallace dives out and catches him.
which looks really cool, and they land into crackers.
They do. Victor gets taken out by...
No one beats Victor Quatermain. Well, Toddy does.
beats him down.
Knocks him out, and breaks up with him.
A distressed Victor, now all discombobulated, is
gets
put
pushed
in
into
the lady rabbit suit, and off he goes as the townspeople chase after him.
It's pretty funny.
It is very funny.
And then they're just worried about, well, is Wallace dead or not?
Well, he is momentarily, and
transforms
back into a human.
And then the cheese resurrects him,
Hell yeah.
as it always does.
Jesus
Being nude,
Christ, he's back from the dead.
very good, but not as good as the box that he's wearing that says "may contain nuts."
Two great visual gags here. That one, and also the fact that Lady Toddington has band-aids in her hair from where it's been hit with the pitchfork.
Oh, they're good.
They are good.
They're really good. And then Gromit gets the golden carrot as a reward.
He
which
does.
Is nice.
And we get a bit of a fake out where it seems like there's going to be a wedding between the two of them. But
It's a bunny sanctuary.
it is a bunny sanctuary, turning Toddington Hall into a bunny sanctuary. Hutch gets to stay there, which is a
does.
little bit strange because he's kind of a human, but
Anyway,
yeah, we don't overthink it. I'd love it if Hutch could come back.
release the Hutch cat. That's Wallace and Gromit Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
It is, and it's so much fun, man.
It's a great film.
Awesome. Well, shall we move on to our tantalising trailers?
Let's go.
Tantalising films. Trailers. Don't know if we will be a fan. How will it be? We'll know in time.
I'm going to kick things off with one that I know is also on your list, and that's Fackham Hall.
I beg your pardon.
I was delighted with this trailer.
It's very funny.
It looks very good. It's kind of like a Downton Abbey parody mixed with like a
Knives
murder
Out,
mystery.
yeah.
It's very silly. It has the comedy stylings of something like The Naked Gun in it as well. Lots of recognizable actors that I saw in it too. But just the gags are so good. I really, really enjoyed this. I also think the kind of British element to it will make it, for me, a little bit more palatable than, say, A Naked Gun. I think those kinds of silly gags can wear a bit thin for me, but going through this kind of British direct parody lens will make it more enjoyable.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I'm just excited, man. It looks good. It looks really good.
It's written by Jimmy Carr, who's obviously in the film, pops up.
He plays
it's-
a vicar who doesn't know where the ends of his sentences are in the sermons that he's doing.
And you got punctuation's important. But you got like Thomas and Mackenzie, Ben Radcliffe, Damian Lewis, Tom Felton. Looks really fun. I'm looking forward to checking this out. Piqued my interest.
Nice.
Next one for me is Send Help.
Oh my God, how good does this look?
Yeah, so Sam Raimi back in the saddle in a horror film, which is always exciting. Fresh off, I just went and watched one of Dylan O'Brien's new films, Twinnin'.
Which I desperately want to see.
Was very good.
Twinless, isn't it?
Twinless, sorry. Not Twinnin', Twinless. Yes.
According to your review, it was Twinnin'.
Big winner. And also Rachel McAdams as well. And so Dylan O'Brien plays this very like toxic sort of like boss, like really sort of like gross sort of like work relationship with him and Rachel McAdams. And then I'll crash a plane on an island, and then at this moment I turned the trailer off because
Yes.
I was like, this is going to show me too much.
Rachel McAdams is basically in the workplace. She's a hard worker, but she's just not the kind of person that he would associate himself with in his social life. So he has a go at her for that. Really big workplace bullying kind of stuff. And then when they land on this island, he still has this assumption that, well, I'm your boss, so you're going to do things for me. But she's very capable under these circumstances, and she now realizes they don't have the same power dynamic as in the office.
Ooh.
She has the upper hand.
Correct.
So, yeah, it's a really good setup, and yeah, it's got this very sinister vibe to it. I, like you, turned it off pretty quickly after that.
Yep.
But yeah, it looks great, and I love both of these actors. They're
me too.
awesome. So it's gonna be good.
It's going to be fun. All right, next up for you, bud. What do you got?
I'm gonna go with FNAF 2.
Oh,
Five
lovely.
Nights at Freddy's.
I love the first one. It's like a really good gateway little horror film.
You did say that. I think for me, part of the reason I don't engage with it as much is because it is that no man's land between, is it for younger audiences or is it a little more gritty? I thought it was going to be a little more gruesome or have some more impactful action sequences. It's a lot of cutaways at the times where things are going to happen. I'm still keen to see the second one. One of the big things for me that got me pretty excited is
more Matthew Lillard.
Well, Matthew Lillard, but Skeet Ulrich as well. So reunite him, the originals from
Original
Scream.
Ghostfaces.
Yeah.
There's a lot more Lillard in this. I think there's like a new Freddy's location. And from what I understand, like the film really honors the source material really well from what comments are made from people who do like really engage with what is an incredibly deep lore that's involved in these games.
Yeah.
I haven't really played any of them. I don't really play like survival horror games. It's not really my vibe, in particular this type of game. Yeah, I just really enjoyed it. I love a good horror movie that's got like a, sort of like a cursed, like sort of, toy or like sort of puppet or animatronic or something like that. I love that sort of stuff. So this is going to be good. I'm super keen on this, and yeah, I think Josh Hutcherson does a really good job in the lead role. I'm keen to see more in this universe. Hopefully they keep going because the first one was pretty successful. So yeah.
Yeah, nice. Should we talk some Stranger Things season 5?
Oh yeah, talk about trailers I'm excited for.
Yeah, I would
I'm
say
buzzed.
though, after watching this trailer, I was like, man, I got to go back and rewatch the previous season There's a lot of stuff I'd kind of forgotten about.
Because I fairly recently rewatched it. Really enjoyed it. I think it's the strongest season of the show. I've been very keen for this to finish up, and I mean that because it's been so long between
long
seasons.
time between drinks.
Yeah, and I really want them to stick the landing on this.
Yeah.
One of the things that was a fan theory that got bandied about that I really hope is not the case, that it gets revealed at the end they're actually characters in someone else's D&D game that's been playing the whole time, and I'm like, that would be the worst thing to do to your fan base.
Yeah, surely not.
No. Keen to see how it goes. This isn't a series that is afraid to sort of kill characters off, unless they bring them back to life like Hopper.
Yeah, but didn't Millie Bobby Brown kind of call them out for not doing it enough, though? They should have taken out some more main players in the last season.
I don't disagree with that. I think one of the things that someone talked about, though, because Joseph Quinn got asked about whether he's going to be in the new Stranger Things season, because it's well, I can't, I'm dead. But he kind of didn't say no, and I'm and someone doing hyper analysis basically. Of there's a particular scene where Dustin is talking about, I think maybe Dustin and Mike are talking about the rules. They're talking about the Mind Flayer and stuff like that. And it's just what do you do to attack a Mind Flayer? You attack it with an army without brains, and talk about zombies and stuff like that. And it's so they bringing back undead characters and stuff like that. And I'm I just think that I hate TV shows doing stuff like that or anything like that, because I think it just undercuts the moment of when it actually happens.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Same thing with Hopper passing away and stuff, but then he's not. And particularly when they revealed it, in basically before the season had even finished, I was oh, okay, well, he's coming back. That's fine. So no, I'm keen to see how this goes. All the stakes look pretty high. We've got some new kids, I think, involved. It's kind of cool to see that some of, sort of the likes of Mike and stuff are going to be protecting. Obviously, Will figures into things pretty clearly, because particularly that one of the last shots of the trailer,
getting roped in by Vecna.
It's I need you one more time, basically. But yeah, I'm super hyped for this. This show's always ticked a lot of boxes in terms of that Amblin Entertainment kind of vibe, quite comedic and approachable, but very dark, particularly season 4. Where we basically get Freddy Krueger in the Stranger Things universe. So yeah, I'm keen to see how it goes. More time in the Upside Down. I just want it to be good. Put it all. I'll do it in a day. That's fine.
I probably will too.
Yeah.
Cool. What's next on your list?
Next one on my list is a film called Primate.
Okay.
It's a little horror film. I think it's the same directors as 47 Meters Down and stuff like that. A family has a pet chimpanzee. And then the chimpanzee goes bad.
So instead of sharks, it's monkeys.
Basically, a monkey.
47 meters up.
Oh yeah, well,
in a tree.
Well, if you liked the opening scene of Nope, it's like that, but a movie. And I love the opening scene
Which
of Nope.
Which is based on some real events.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which are pretty
terrifying.
Correct. And this was quite terrifying to watch.
Yeah, okay.
And then the chimpanzee's hitting this sound pad that he uses to communicate. And it's the main character good. But then when he goes bad, I'm not sure if he gets bitten by something or something transforms him.
I am going to kill you.
No, it's just bad. Well, looking at the main character very menacingly. And yeah, I mean this film doesn't need much to it. Chimpanzee horror film. I'm in. Yeah.
Nice. I'm going to finish with Scream 7. So you still haven't watched the trailer for this?
No, I've watched it.
Okay, cool. So, look, I know you're not super psyched about it because all of the stuff that's happened behind the scenes.
Yeah. We know what you've done with the cast of this film. We don't need to keep bagging this film. We get what you're doing. Move on. That's fine.
Yeah, fair.
But,
wow.
Anyway.
In the interest of moving on, I'm pretty excited for it. I really love Sydney as a character. I found it hard to watch a Scream film with her absent from it.
Okay.
And I found it hard to watch her kind of in a minor role in the previous one as well. I like her front and center in my Scream films. I like the fact that in Scream 4 she was still very much a main player.
I like the dynamic of that a bit more.
This trailer it looks good, and there has been really mixed reviews from people. Some people are saying it looks terrible. I'm really drawn in by it. I think there's some cool visual elements. there's a lot in there. You get Matthew Lillard's voice, you've got McKenna Grace showing up, Chad and Mindy are there, Joel McHale, Stu's house as a B&B in the opening.
I like that. That's a cool opening. And I'm pretty sure they've done that. Actually is a bed and breakfast, I think, that was like on one stage. So yeah,
that's cool.
Yep.
But yeah, it's really hard for me. I am such a big Scream fan. Like, it would be in my top 5 films of all time.
Yep.
I find it really difficult not to be watching like breakdowns of trailers and things like that. I'm going to try and avoid it at all costs because I haven't in previous entries in the franchise, and it does definitely take away from some of the fun surprises and things when people have kind of picked it apart and suggested all of the things that could possibly happen. I'm avoiding that at all costs, but it's taking every ounce of my strength to do so.
That's fair. I think one of the things that I was actually talking about this to you and a couple of your mates, if they're getting rid of the previous 2 films, what's happening next? Like, what is this doing, particularly with the legacy characters, and particularly with Sydney being like front and center? Is this the last Scream movie? Do they try to finish things off? Do they kill a Sydney? Like, I don't like. That's probably one of the things I'm probably the most intrigued about this film. It kind of feels weird to finish a film franchise with a 7.
There's been a lot of speculation that this might be the start of a new trilogy. I would be fairly confident that Sydney will not get killed off. I don't think Neve Campbell would return to the franchise to be killed off.
Yeah.
Being such a advocate for the final girl and up there with Jamie Lee Curtis and how important it is to be playing such strong characters in these franchises, I don't think she'd let that happen to her character.
Yeah, but like a Halloween Resurrection sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Not a good film.
Great. No. It's not up there with H2O. Friggin' love H2O. It's so
H2O.
goofy, but
That's
got a bit of a Scream vibe to it as well.
Oh, it really does. Oh, finally, you mentioned Halloween, because this has got like a bit of a Halloween 2018 vibe about it for me.
Yeah, okay.
It's just, I don't know, it just feels similar. But yeah, I'll be watching this movie. That's in some way.
I hope it goes well for the fact that I'm a fan of the franchise, but also just for Kevin Williamson directing for the first time.
I'm intrigued to see how that goes. Like, what's
obviously means so much to him. Cool.
Last one for me is a TV show, I think it looked like, called Malice. Jack Whitehall in it ends up being this kind of like, oh, you know, I'm Jack Whitehall, you know, what he's like.
That's what he does.
He ends up being a tutor in this like rich family with David Duchovny sort of being like the patriarch. Turns out that Jack Whitehall's a bit creepy.
Oh, okay.
And he's got ulterior motives. And I'm like, oh, this is different. And mainly because, like, I'm used to seeing him play Jack Whitehall.
Yeah.
But it is a very different vibe in this trailer. I'm like, and that intrigues me. I always like when actors are able to sort of step outside sort of what, you know, people probably typecast them for. And maybe, like, my view of Jack Whitehall is limited to what I have seen before. But
him traveling with his dad.
Yeah.
Like, Daddy, Mommy.
Yeah, he's going to say that to David Duchovny in this TV show. But yeah, I don't know. Like, it just looks a little bit interesting. And yeah, I don't know. My curiosity was piqued, so I'm going to see what happens with this one. And I do really like David Duchovny as well, so yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay, well, as always, guys, please do remember to like, subscribe, share it around. Make sure you are commenting with ideas for future films. Be sure to check out our 100th episode, the video pod from last week. And on that note, I'm sorry, but we refuse to suffer any more humiliation at the hands of these blundering nitwits. I therefore bid you good day. Thanks, everyone, and catch you at the next film club.
Good night, Gromits!